Brian, can you tell us a little bit about the bike trail development in Vilas County?
We've been working with Great Headwaters Trails for a number of years, and we're just beginning to break ground in this segment of the trail, starting in Conover and going to Phelps. It's been a multi-year journey of fundraising and various things, and now we're getting ready to begin.
What are the components of the Three Eagle Trail that are models for the Conover Phelps Trail?
Well, the primary one is that it's an off-road, family-friendly trail that goes through woodland, unlike some of the trails that parallel highways and so forth. It's just a neat opportunity to get from town to another point outside of town in a beautiful, natural, pristine setting. So.
What are your thoughts about biking on bike trails up here in Wisconsin rather than just biking on the sides of roads?
Bike trails are a lot safer. Some of the people out there driving on the roads aren't very considerate of bikers, so it's definitely safer not having to worry about somebody coming up behind you with a trailer or something. And when you're on the trails, you end up seeing a lot more wildlife.
What can you see a bike trail in Conover having impact on local businesses like yourself?
Oh, I think it's wonderful. I am thoroughly, for the whole bike trail and the new things that are going on within the community, because, that gives more for people to do that come into town.
Could you tell us a little bit about the surface of the bike trail and its benefits?
Certainly. This surface is crushed limestone. A crushed stone surface provides both a good looking trail, and it's got the added benefit of providing a surface that's a four-season surface. So, for example, the Three Eagle Trail, this section right here, is a bike ped trail in the non-winter seasons, and it's a snowmobile trail in the winter. And what happens is that in the spring, this stays cool a little longer than a blacktop surface. So the snowmobile clubs like it. They're able to retain snow a little longer, and we have the same plan for the GHT system. Many sections of the GHT system will be multi-use in the form of snowmobiles in the winter and bike ped.
How can others get involved in the Great Headwaters Trails Foundation?
Right now what we're doing is we're in the phase of trying to solicit contributions for the last third or so of the funding. We need help both in terms of people helping on the trail as it's being developed for some things that people can do, as well as the funding part of it as well. Through grants and hard work already, we've funded about 2/3 of the cost of the trail that'll take us from Conover to Phelps, and we're just looking for the funding, roughly about $700,000 for the last third of the trail.
Great, thank you so much for your time.
Great.